Hey y'all, it's your girl Funmi-Layo. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe because we do awesome content on this channel. Make sure to like the video. It helps me out a lot. And it lets YouTube know that you guys like the video so other people can see it as well. But today I'm going to talk to you guys kind of a continuation of the video before. If you haven't already seen the video about like my story of like struggling in college, it's the video right before this video. But yeah, so basically I'm gonna give you guys some tips today on what to do if you're failing your classes in college or like you think you're about to fail out. So number one, the first thing that I say you need to do is talk to your professors. Talk to your professors. If you have a good relationship with your advisor, even if you don't, still let them know. But like either way, I think you guys should be like meeting ever so often or whatever. But yeah, talk to them, let them know, hey, I'm struggling, I'm really going through it, let them know the grade that you need in order to pass altogether and be able to stay in school. You know, just really talk to your professors. Literally, they gotta know you. Why would they want to help somebody who has not put forth the effort to establish rapport with them? You know what I mean? So it's better to just, as soon as you know that you're going down. I'm telling y'all, now is not the time to be shy. Be as specific as possible. Let them know. Closed mouths do not get fed. Or even if you think it's too late, still talk to them. You know what I mean? Still reach out to them. Get as much support from them. Like go to the help rooms, all the tutoring sessions that they have for whatever classes that you're struggling with. Go to all of them. Let them know your face. Let them know your name. You know what I mean? Just reach out to as many people as possible because they're gonna want to help you. Like I'm only gonna tell you things in this video that helped me. They will want to help. Like literally, I can tell you that one story in particular. They'll want to help you. So make sure you let it be known. Hey, I'm struggling. I need this type of grade. Like what can I do in order to perform at this level on the next exam? You know, you just ask them like, how can I study better? Like they can really break it down for you. But yeah, that's the first thing. The second thing I would say is go ahead and get a good study schedule down. So like after you've met with your professors and you've talked about how you've been studying for the exams and stuff like that, and they've given you advice on how to go about studying and go about doing your work or your assignments, the homework, this, that, and the third, go ahead and write down a schedule. Have a calendar. Literally, what helped me specifically, I don't know what type of person you are, but I like to write. I like to write things out. I like to plan in a way, but I can also be very sporadic. But I love making lists. So I love making lists and filling out like, oh, I want to do this at this time, this at that time, whether I follow it. But I like to make the list and stuff like that. So basically just go ahead and create as strict of a schedule as you think you need, you know, just to make sure that you are putting in that work. Because the realization is that what you've been doing so far is not working. You need to change something in your schedule. So whether that be like falling off from some groups or just like being more stricter with your studying schedule that you're gonna need to put in order to succeed and in order to pass the class, or to pass all your classes in order to make it to the next semester. You know what I mean? So make a schedule. Please, please, please make a schedule. It makes all the difference. It makes all the difference. The third thing that I will say is get support. Failing is tough, especially if you feel like you're about to fail out of school. That is hard. Like, let me tell you, I got support from family. If you're not that close to your family, like if you have any friends that you're close to, confide in the ones that you feel like could help you out, you feel me? Use discernment. And then also like your priest, I would like seek help and stuff like that and talk to the priest that was a part of the priest that was at the church that I attended, like the Catholic church I attended, and that they also had links to the community at my school or whatever. But yeah, like find support in other people. Let them know, hey, this is what I'm going through. Like, pray with me. You need to have people that will help support your faith. You know what I mean? Even if if you can't find those people on campus, if you can't find those figures, you don't have any friends, you don't have any family, you're not really religious like that, look online. Look at these type of videos of people. Watch my other video. Look at videos or encouraging things of people who have been in your same position and have made it out. I would also recommend praying to God to ask him to reveal who around you might be a good person that you can confide in and you can get support from. I'll definitely say that, or to ask him to bring somebody. You need all the faith and you need all the encouragement that you can get right now. So you need people to tell you, no, you can do this. No, just keep pushing, keep pushing. It can happen for you. It can happen for you. It's not over yet. Even though it looks very bad, still keep pushing. So find solace in the internet, or or even kind of keeping your ear to the ground to see who struggled previous years and kind of like talk to them and see whether they can relate to you or help you out in any way. But still, with that looking for support thing, be very careful. You know what I mean? I personally, God, I feel like is my main support and everything like that. But when you're looking for support from people and things that like other than the internet, stuff like that, be very careful, just because you don't want to tell the wrong people or you don't want to tell the wrong person. So just kind of use discernment and listen to your spirit on that one. If your spirit or something that you're telling me is telling you, I don't feel like I want to tell her, or I don't feel like I want to tell him, I don't feel like I want to ask, you know what I mean? Maybe listen to it, but realize whether that's your ego talking or your intuition. So try to balance that out. Collaborate with your peers. Like a lot of the work and stuff like that, your assignments and homework, if you're just like in the room with a whole bunch of people, like when they're doing it, you know, you guys can feed answers off each other. Like you guys can figure the problems out together, and maybe that's your learning style. Maybe you, for certain things, you might learn better being with a group of people, or you might just be able to they might help you figure out the answers for that specific assignment that you need to get done by the next day, or you know what I mean? But sometimes collaboration is very important because they can put you on to different things that you might not have noticed in the work that you're doing, or they might put you on and be like, oh, you're taking so-and-so class? Let me tell you how I passed. Like, you know, with the upperclassmen, like if they see you, if you're on the scene a little bit, people will put you on and be like, oh, you're taking that class, let me tell you, let me put you on game. And then they'll let you know, like, this is how you go about things in order to succeed. You know what I mean? So you want to find that balance between being on scene and being off scene enough to study, but be on scene enough to, like, you know, get those resources from people who have been there and done it before, because networking is real. Like, it can really help you in college. Like, being around people, they will really put you on game, and you can really, like, your homeworks can really be done this fast. You know what I mean? So much faster than you just struggling if you, like, collaborate with other people, and you might even understand things in a whole different way, because even as people, I know you might not want to seem like you don't want to seem stupid or this, that, and the third, but the reality is, like, even as they are showing, their reality is everybody knows something that the other person doesn't. Like, there are some things they might know that you don't know, and some things you know that they might not know. So, and even as they're teaching you, it's solidifying that material in their brain, so y'all both benefiting, you know? But obviously do that with caution. Be careful because obviously you want to go to the tutor. I just want to put a disclaimer. Every time I say tutoring in this video, I'm talking about like the free type of tutoring, or the help rooms, or like, you know, the group help sessions. That's what I mean. Tutoring, any sort of like free help rooms or whatever first, and speak with the professor and stuff first. But like, if you can get help from people that you know, get the help. Come on, closed mouths don't get fed. And you got to remember, your priority is to stay in school above all else. You know what I mean? That's that on that. But yeah, and if you are like somebody who has any sort of faith or anything like that, I tell you that, because I don't feel like I would have survived if I did not have my faith in God, because everything was proving that I would fail. So, you know what I mean? You have to have that faith in yourself. You have to not give up in yourself. No matter how bad it might look, no matter how horrible things might be going, you have to have that strength to be like, no, I'm going to persevere. I'm going to push on, because I will do well. You know what I mean? God is going to do something for me. You know, I know something's going to shake, because guess what? Something has to shake. You know, you got to have that kind of attitude, because I'm telling you, it's a mental thing. It's all mental, because once you mentally give up, it's going to show in your work. The professors are going to see it. You know what I mean? Like, people are not going to feel as amped to like help you. And, you know, and I just feel like God will just work it out for you, and you'll understand the material in a whole new way, or God will just erase the grades and put the grade that you need on there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it per se, but just, I know that if you do not believe that you can do it, it's going to be very hard for it to even happen. So it starts with you. It starts in your mind. Don't think about what's out here. Close your eyes, and it's internal. That's what really determines what will actually happen. But I hope this was helpful to y'all. I hope I gave good tips, but I feel like the most important thing is talk to professors. That, look, so underrated, but such an important tip. Such an important tip. Bruh, like, talk to these professors, get support, put yourself on a schedule, collaborate with your peers, make sure you're on scene enough so that you can peep game from other people and they can help you with your homeworks and stuff like that, and y'all can just learn and study and really understand material together if you know that that's your learning style for that particular class. And then make sure you keep your faith and you don't give up on yourself, and find support, you know what I mean? Like, if there are people you can confide in them. If you don't have that, then listen to a lot of inspirational, motivational stuff on the internet. I do that all the time with YouTube videos. I'll be listening to sermons, all of that. Like, just do that on the internet. Like, this, what we have is such a powerful resource. But and that being said, if you don't have nobody, reach out to me, funla.ib. That's at funla.ib on Instagram. So just reach out. It's also down in the description box, but reach out to me, let me know what's good, and I will put you on whatever game I know that can help your particular situation. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you out in some way, and make sure to subscribe and tune in for more videos.